Jake Paul! Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Well, the suggestion before the fight was the early rounds could be decisive, and it is quite clear the man. That's time in there, baby. Good win. We got that one.
I got it.
You gotta keep your hands up. We can't give you those free cash.
Okay.
La leyenda continúa. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Didn't think I'd ever have to make one of these videos, but it happens, I guess. This is still the best job in the world. Thank you all for the support. This was an amazing event, and I'll be back. No worries, cuz.
Your three judges in this fight from Belgium: Daniel Vanderlei, from Mexico, Omar Mintoun, from the US, Mike.
Very impressive fight. Not getting after by both guys. Nothing was left in the corners. Nothing was left in the gym.
Jake, you see, the problem with you, man, the reason why you lost is because you weren't drinking Prime, baby. I stay winning! I stay...
They got that one, you know what I mean? With that referee, that was an immature point cooking. I think Jake Paul needed that knockdown. What he had, I think that kind of evened it out. And I think he only gave it to Fury because of the point cooking. That was an immature point. Yeah. The referee's supposed to give him at least 3 warnings. He gave him no warning. Yeah. Get out of here.
So you feel then that Jake should have won?
Huh?
You feel that Jake should have won?
I think so. I think so. With the knockdown, I think he sealed it in. Yeah. Because that point took him away. But it was a good scrap all the way through. You know what I mean? It was a good fight. So used to it. To this day,
you want to see a rematch?
Reflection of my own performance versus him being, super outstanding. I couldn't get my momentum going like I wanted to, and I just felt kind of flat. He was exactly the fighter that I expected him to be. I think his combinations were the thing that were a bit more impressive, but more so, again, like, it was a reflection of my own performance. And
my prediction is, and I'm never wrong, Jake Paul, absolutely useless. He just got embarrassed, he got whooped. What was that? I've never seen anything so bad in my life. That was terrible. Take up dog.
Boxing professionals wasted no time reacting across social media, with some celebrating Jake Paul's humbling defeat while others sympathized with him, noting it was only his second career loss. Just last November, Jake shocked the world by beating Mike Tyson, and fittingly, Iron Mike was ringside for this clash too, watching every moment up close.
I just had to call my boxing coach, man. I just had to talk to him, because people are saying, look, Jake Paul's coach wrote me this morning because I post that silly script, And then it turns out that the script kind of looked close and they talking about the rematch already. And
it wasn't just Tyson who turned up. The fight drew big names from boxing and beyond. Among them was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., widely hailed as Mexico's greatest boxer ever. A man whose record remains the stuff of legend. Speaking to most valuable promotions, the three-division world champion revealed he'd visited his son's camp twice and was blown away. Never in my life have I seen him train so hard for a fight, Chavez Sr. said, leaving no doubt about his belief in his son's commitment.
Your dad, the work day.
No sabíamos que el papá tenía que hacer todo el palabrerío, que no sabía que era el día de traer el
But then again, you're nothing without your dad.
Pero tú no eres nadie sin tu papá.
You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Confundí, dile que como le gustan los viejitos, creí que quería a mi papá.
You like old men, that's why I brought him, because maybe you like my dad.
All right.
I told him, if he keeps training like this, I have no doubt he beats Jake, the Mexican icon declared. But while Chavez Sr.'s faith is rock solid, the reality behind Julio Jr.'s career has been far less steady. Once a rising star, his journey has been repeatedly derailed by failed drug tests, rehab stints, disciplinary issues, and even time behind bars. At 39, his comeback raised eyebrows, but with his father's blessing, few dared question the legend's confidence.
So before, you told me in the face-off, you gave Jake a 3 because you're gonna knock him out in 3. Is that what you told me?
He told me 3.
He told you 3?
Yeah, so I say, why 3? Because you have condition for 2 rounds. So after that, I take care of you.
And how was the event today? It was a lot of trash talk, your dad, him, you, him.
A lot of trash, but it's like serious business. You know, it's a fight thing.
On the other side of the ring stood Jake Paul, a name as polarizing as it is headline-grabbing. With a pro boxing record of 11 wins and 1 loss before facing Chavez Jr., Jake has carved out a surprising niche in combat sports. His unconventional path has shaken up the industry, beating MMA veterans like Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, and Nate Diaz added fuel to his hype. Even if critics argue he still hadn't faced a prime, battle-tested boxer, his lone defeat came via split decision to Tommy Fury in 2023. After failing to land a dream fight with Canelo Alvarez, Jake turned his sights on Chavez Jr., a name that carried both risk and credibility.
Yes, but it's okay.
So before, you told me in the face-off, you gave Jake a 3 because you're gonna knock him out in 3. Is that what you told me?
He told me 3.
He told you 3?
Yeah, so I say, why 3? Because you have condition for 2 rounds. So after that, I take care of you.
And how was the event today? It was a lot of trash talk, your dad, him, you, him.
A lot of trash, but it's like serious business. You know, it's a fight thing.
Although Julio Cesar Chavez is confident now, just a few days ago,
yet just a week before fight night, Chavez Sr. wasn't all smiles. In a candid interview, the 62-year-old admitted he still had concerns about his son's chances against Jake Paul. The issue wasn't power or chin. He hits hard and he can take a punch, the legend said, but volume and conditioning, volume in boxing, is all about how many punches you throw, the fuel that sets the pace and breaks opponents down. Chavez Jr. has long been criticized for his low output and lackluster tempo, a major red flag when facing a relentless pressure fighter.
La verdad, porque es una oportunidad muy buena para mi hijo y vamos a ganarle a Jake Paul.
Obviously, he's excited, happy for his son to be a great fight, and obviously he thinks Junior is gonna win that fight.
How good do you think Jake Paul is as a boxer?
¿Cómo crees que Jake Paul es de boxeador?
Bueno, es un youtuber que ha ido a...
He hasn't been throwing enough punches, his father admitted.
He hasn't been throwing enough punches, Chavez Sr. admitted. He urged his son to start fast and look for the knockout early. For the elder Chavez, this isn't just another payday. It's a last stand. He's been given a lot of opportunities already. I consider this his second to last chance. The last one is when you walk away for good. At 39, Chavez Jr. is far removed from his prime. This fight may decide if he stays in the sport or steps away for good for his father. It's about more than winning. It's about restoring family pride, protecting health, and maybe finally closing a chaotic chapter with some redemption.
Una experiencia, boxeador Pues para mí no sabe mucho de boxeo, pero es un boxeador fuerte que está aprendiendo.
Obviously, he's a YouTuber that he started learning about boxing. The continuous fights that he has, it's, you know, had the basics, but he's a strong guy.
All in all, this fight isn't just about wins and losses.
In the end, this fight was bigger than just wins and losses. It was legacy versus legitimacy, old school honor versus modern showmanship, and above all, a father's faith in his son's final shot at greatness. And that's where we'll leave it for now. For the best updates, news, and fight breakdowns, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Until next time, stay sharp, fight fans. Peace.